Space Cadets. It's October, as I'm filming this. So, what better time than to play a little something, a little game of horror movie roulette. I made a wheel that has 134 films in it. Now, I know I'm not going to complete it by the end of October, because that would be literally insane. So, this video is going to be about the films I do manage to watch before the end of October. A couple rules. 1. I have to use the wheel. And 2. If I land, this is the rule that's going to fuck me the most, I think. If I land on a film that's a part of a franchise, I have to watch that entire franchise before I move on. And the reason why that's going to fuck me over is because I have films on here that are part of like 11 movie franchises. 4 franchises on there. So all the films of said franchises are on the wheel. It's midnight. It's October 6th. So I have 25 days of shit to watch.
Get started with the first film. Please don't start me off with a franchise I'm thinking. Oh, okay, thank God.
Never read the fucking Latin. The Cabin in the Woods. It's pretty solid, aside from a few dialogue choices. Pretty solid film. But those creature designs? I don't know how people... Well, I mean, some of them are references to other horror films, which was so... Oh, that was so sick to see. Oh. Okay, and let's decide the next movie.
Teeth! Oh my God. Hey guys, it's Editing Theseus giving you a heads up that this next movie does deal with sexual assault as a main plot device. So if that's something that bothers you, skip to the next movie. Okay, bye.
Okay, so Chief. First of all, apologies for how I sound. If I sound a little nasally, it's because I'm a little bit ill. Did that affect my enjoyment of this movie? It might have. Because I was reaching for tissues, like, it felt like every 5 seconds. If you do plan on watching this movie, major, very big sexual assault warning, because it is a part of the main plot, unfortunately. I normally don't advocate for remakes of films, especially horror films, but I do feel like this one could possibly benefit from a remake. Especially if said remake is directed by a woman, because this film was directed by a man. Yeah. 2 out of 5? I hate to say that. Every man in this movie sucked, besides the stepfather? Yeah, I can let it use for yourself. Okay, let's go to the next movie. Oh, we got a Saw. Jigsaw. I get to rewatch all the Saw films. A couple things. So my light bulb burned out. So until further notice, this is the lighting in my videos. And two, I finally finished the Saw franchise. It is October 19th. So, as you could imagine, I'm kind of crunched on time here. So, I'm just gonna do a little Saw speedrun of my opinions on all the Saw films. Saw 1. It's good. I give it maybe a bit more credit than it deserves because it's the first one. A 3 out of 5. Saw 2. My favorite of the franchise. I forgot to say for Saw 1, if you're debating watching the Saw films, watch Saw 1 because it's not gory. Okay, Saw 2. My favorite one of the franchise? 5 out of 5, a solid twist. Saw 3. It's okay. Better a second time around. Saw 4. It's okay. Saw 5. You're losing me here a bit. Leonel and James Wan. You're losing me a tiny, tiny bit. Saw 6. Another one of my favorites. Another really solid twist that had me jumping in my seat. Saw 7, or Saw 3D. Very hateful towards women. It's very, Jigsaw. Unpopular opinion, I think, but it's, my favorite one out of the Saw Infamous Free. Because Spiral is fucking boring. I watched that movie twice. Both for challenges. This one and another challenge that I haven't finished yet. I'm never watching that movie again. Unless I absolutely have to for some reason. Saw X though, Return to Form. I loved it. Loved Saw X. Good job. So, in order of my most favorite to least favorite.
Hi, so I'm a dumbass. I completely forgot to say where I would put the first Saw film. So, the order that you see on screen is the actual correct order.
Saw 2. Saw X. Saw 6. Saw 3. Saw 4. Saw 5. Jigsaw. 3D, and then Spiral. Oh, because I'm so crunched on time, because I didn't think that this would take me so long, because I didn't, anticipate me getting literally sick during this. All of the big franchises, so like the Fridays, the Nightmares, they are off limits. If I want to complete this on time, I can't do those ones. The only franchises I could do are really tiny ones, like the X trilogy. So yeah, it's from now on, it's either really tiny franchises or one-off movies.
Oh, David Lynch film. Let's go.
So, Eraser. I don't know what I just watched. It's a David Lynch film. I don't know what else you want me to fucking say. It's a David Lynch movie. That baby looks like an AirPod. That's not my... That's not even my own joke. I stole that from a Letterboxd review. 4.5 out of 5. I know people are probably gonna get on my ass about that, but like, yeah. Next film.
Is it Perfect Blue? Oh, it's Ma.
Okay, let's talk about Ma. 2 out of 5. There were parts of this movie that did make me laugh, but I don't think they were supposed to. Okay, so for example, spoilers. Maybe I should have said this like right off the bat, with spoilers for all the films I talk about. There is a scene where Sue-Ann, aka Mom, runs over one of her high school bullies. Fucking September by Earth, Wind and Fire starts playing. I know describing it might not sound funny, but I can't even show you. I can't even put the clip in. But it is actually pretty fucking hilarious. Teach your kids stranger danger, because then this wouldn't happen. These are teenagers going into some random stranger's basement. Ugh! I do feel maybe it would be a better movie if it wasn't made in 2019, if that makes any sense. Like, the beginning, the humor in the beginning feels very stuck in 2008. Like, they're calling a character gay even though he has a whole ass girlfriend situation thing. I mean, I do recommend it. This isn't like Spiral where I was like, oh, this movie's fucking boring, don't watch it. Maybe watch this one so we can come together in the what the fuck movie of this movie. Okay, let's go to the next film.
Wait. Oh my fucking god, yes!
Oh goodness. Okay, Perfect Blue. Yeah. It's another one of those, what did I just watch, but in like a good way, like Eraserhead was. It's a good movie. Do I recommend it? Maybe look up trigger warnings first, and then decide accordingly. Next movie.
Oh, that's a franchise. I need to redo it. Okay, that franchise I can do because it's a trilogy.
You see the makeup? Anyways. So the X trilogy. I tried doing a community guidelines friendly version of Maxine's outfit in X. I'm gonna review them in release order. First up we have X. It's good. I do recommend watching Pearl beforehand, because I don't think you need to have watched X to watch Pearl. But yeah. And it's a good movie. It's not my favorite. My favorite, however, is Pearl. Might be actually one of my favorite horror movies. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but it is. I do love how fucking insane Pearl is, both the character and the movie, when Mia Goth is just screaming at her mom being like, I hate you! I can't scream right now because it's 3 in the morning. Yeah, my favorite one of the entire trilogy. Both X and Pearl are 5 out of 5s for me. And then we have Maxine. It is better a second time around when you know what the fuck is going on, but it's to quote a review I found on Letterboxd again, I will not accept the third act I do not deserve, because that third act, you know, it is the weakest one. It's a 3.5. It's not like Spiral where it's like, I don't even think I rated that a whole star. I think I rated that half a star because I was so viscerally bored. It's entertaining. Maxine's entertaining at least. Really fun references to X, and I will always love seeing Sophie Thatcher in anything she's in, even though she's not even in this movie for that. Yeah, let's go to the next movie. Also, as I'm filming this, it's the 28th of October. I think it's landing on a franchise. Yeah, another franchise. Yeah. Let's see how. First time's the charm, come on. Did it land? Okay, cool. Okay, so the Cursed. It's okay. Was not expecting a werewolf movie. I think that's because I didn't read the plot synopsis on Letterboxd. I saw the tags on Netflix, and one of them was werewolf, and I was like, oh, cool. Also, this movie starts out with World War I. They tried to tie it together in the end, but I'm just like, huh? Because when you read the plot synopsis, it says that this movie takes place in the late 18th century. So I'm just staring at this movie for the first minute being like, did I click on the right film? The gore effects were good. Honestly, kind of one of the only reasons I'm rating this a 2.5, because the werewolf looks like a Wendigo. Not a Wendigo. The Wendigo from Until Dawn. Most of the people who died deserved it, I'm sorry. Not the children, because they're children. Well, I'm gonna stop that thought there. Yeah, this being a werewolf movie is why I'm wearing these. I'm not a furry. Not that there's anything wrong with being one. I'm just not one myself. Next movie. Okay, so I have to watch the original Collar and this remake. Okay, so I'm pretty sure there's a mascot of some company that looks like what I'm wearing. I'm not supposed to be that. I'm supposed to be Christopherson from Fantastic Mr. Fox. But, I waited in the last minute to get my stuff. So, I don't look like that at all. Yay. Anyway, so, the Collar and the Call. The Call's the better movie. I'm saying that right now. The Collar from 2011 is the first movie. It's an American film. Unintentionally very funny. There's a couple of scenes where, spoilers, I guess. So, actually, let me start over. The concept, or the plot of these movies is a woman moves into a house and she has a phone, and that phone is somehow getting calls from 20 years earlier. I don't know. And it gets to the point where the caller in both movies starts getting obsessed with the main character. Got it? Cool. Okay, so in The Caller, the movie, there are scenes that are unintentionally funny. Like, for example, is from... Shit, what was the character's name? It's on that. Oh, Rose, the Caller. It's from the 70s, and Mary, the main character. There is a scene between these two in the very beginning where Rose is like, well, you're saying that I'm crazy, saying that I'm from the past, but you're saying you're from the future, but you haven't proven it yet, but I believe you anyway. Fucking Mary just goes, Carter loses and Reagan becomes president. Click. I'm going to describe the scene and it's not going to sound funny, but it's unintentionally very hilarious. For Rose's backstory, she ended up herself, and so when she ends up not doing that and like messing up timeline stuff, when wait, did I say Mary before? I meant Rose. Rose was supposed to herself. When Mary picks up the phone, the first fucking thing she says in the scene is, "You were supposed to kill yourself." Again, it's not sounding funny, but I promise you it is. There's another scene I wanted to talk about. Oh, yeah. So, somehow, Mary ends up getting a hold of the younger version of... Sorry, apologies for the weird cut. My camera ran out of storage. Anyways, so there's a scene with young Mary when Mary is trying to warn younger Mary about Rose, because, you know, Rose is the villain. When Rose gets back on the phone, she goes, "Wow, what a sweet kid. When did she become such a bitch?" Anyways, so all of that was The Caller 2.5? Is that what I rated it? Yeah, 2.5 stars out of 5. Its remake, however, The Call, is, one, not an American film. It's from South Korea? Yeah, South Korea. Uh, and I think it's one of the rare times where the remake is the better movie. Because this is a 4, maybe I'll change it to a 5. Yeah, because it explains things so much better. It doesn't take until like the last half hour-ish for the killer of the movie to start fucking with shit. It's so good. It's on Netflix right now, but I don't know how long it. Wait, actually, here's the weird thing. It's not a Netflix original, which is probably why it's a good movie, but it is Netflix distributed? I think that's what's going on here. Yeah, I do recommend it, even though it's a little long. It's 2 hours. Yeah. So, just, honestly, just watch The Call, because, yeah, you don't have to have had to seen The Caller to understand what's going on in The Call. Because, honestly, they're two completely different movies in my brain. Yeah, you actually get to see the younger version of the main character in The Call. Soo Young? I may be mixing up characters.
Hi, so even though I didn't end up mixing main character names, I convinced myself that I did. So for the rest of this review, I end up calling what's her name? Oh, Seo-eun. I'm sorry for any mispronunciation. The villain, even though she's not, she's the main character. And I end up calling the villain, Young Suk, the main character. And I'm pretty sure I end up calling Young Suk Young Park because I ended up mixing up her name with an actress in the movie. Please forgive me for that. I filmed this while in a bit of a rush, so yeah.
Yeah, you get to see that a lot sooner. Yeah, the killer in this, Soo Young, is a lot more insane. And I kinda loved it. She goes... Okay, so the main character, her dad dies, right? And because she has this connection to the past, she's like, hey, Soo Young, can you go and, like, stop my dad from dying? But because the main character is happy, and because her dad is alive, she doesn't have time for Soo Young's calls. So you know what she does? She kills our main character's dad. Right in front of the kid version. Oh, I forgot to mention this with the collar. The main character is played by the same actress who was Victoria. And the reason I have to laugh at that is because I have a weird thing finding Twilight actors in the most random fucking movies.
So I filmed an outro for this video, but I guess I got deleted from my camera or something. So if you like this video, please like it. This video took me forever. Literally, it took me a month to do. Yeah, like this video, comment, whatever you want to do. Okay, bye.